All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and just gonna make this short. So yesterday I removed a video where I was basically talking about how I am going to be obviously I was kind of choosing which account to summon Acheron on, and a lot of people, actually I did a vote through a post, and a lot of people were very like, okay, put her on this account. So obviously decision has been made. We are in it for the long game. I'm not in a hurry to obviously get like every account like well sorted, but everybody has decided that I will be putting her on this account specifically. So yeah, I mean, I hope you guys obviously tune in when Acheron is obviously being is out, so you can obviously summon with me as well. So just to give you a run through on the decision of obviously this account, we have how many pools? We have 164 pools ready for Acheron. I don't think I've not spent any money at all on this account, so even here, like, I've just been waiting to get like enough to buy these as well. So completely free to play. Obviously this is guaranteed 50-50 for Acheron, so I have no worry of obviously getting her. The worry is getting her light cone, so that's what obviously is going to sort of, I think, mess us up if we summon for her light cone, and then obviously it doesn't end up as a light cone. But obviously this video is just obviously a notification just to show everyone that we are going to be summoning on this account for Acheron to get her into this nihility account. But then another question I was actually asked by one of the people who commented on my posts, a post on my video, is where you going to get Aventurine on. So here are my thoughts, right? We're gonna hop onto this account real quick now, the European account as well, so we can just give you a run through. So I'm thinking, because this account has, which I'm going to show you in a bit, obviously the fact that Aventurine is a very good character. I think anyone who's obviously focused on one account and is a free-to-play player, I think should focus on summoning for Aventurine first, summoning for Aventurine rather than summoning for Acheron. If you have good DPS characters, I think it's just better for you to summon for Aventurine. By DPS characters, I do mean that if you have, and this is I think the perfect example on this account, and this is why I was actually mixed on what account I want to put it on, right? If you have a good ice DPS, in this case I have my Jinglu. If you have a good imaginary DPS, I've got two. Obviously one we got free to play, who's incredibly amazing to begin with. If you have a physical DPS, good. I think Himiko is good, but for pure fiction. But right now, I think what people should be focusing on when building accounts is having a DPS on every single, not paths per se, but how do I term this? Character type. Yeah, character type. So I think it's important to get different. It's important to get different character types for different character types, yes, because majority of the MOC, and this is actually what I figured out, is that if you go to right now, and actually I'm going to show you this right now because I am stuck. Like, I cannot, okay, right, I'm not going to say I cannot, but I can clear this, but I'll never get 3 stars. That's the problem. I'll never get 3 stars. I'll always end up with 2 stars on both 11 and 12, but I have such bad OCD that I do have to get 11 stars, otherwise, like, what am I doing? And I've been trying to get 11 stars. It's really hard for me right now. I know a lot of people probably looking at this account and be like, how in the hell are you not getting 3 stars? I kid you not, this first cycle, because like I have no DPS, and I know people will say, put Himiko and then put Bronya and Tingyun, it doesn't do anything. I kid you not, it doesn't do anything. And that's the most annoying thing. Even when I put Jinglu and Silver Wolf, half the time, like, maybe it's just me who's being bad with the game. Maybe just me who's bad with the game. But yeah, that's where I am. So this is what I learned now, obviously, when I was doing my kind of research on what to talk about today. And it's the fact that I think if you're a free-to-play player, it's important for you to summon on your account and make sure that account basically covers every character type in terms of DPS specifically. So I would recommend, now that obviously we have upcoming Acheron and Aventurine, yeah, I would recommend that if you don't have lightning type DPS in your overall account, she would be a very good fit for your account. Then obviously there's the whole aspect of, do you have a good sustain on your account? And that's what I'm coming to now here. So I think I am going to be summoning for Aventurine on this account. The reason why is, as much as I have Bailu, very well done, 10,000 HP and all that stuff, I don't know, I die all the time. Even when I try my best to do like proper skill point management, for some reason I'm not feeling Lynx and I'm not feeling Bailu, like, and I'm stuck with both of them as well. I tried putting March in one of the teams to obviously play, but it's not working for me. And you know what, I attribute that to the fact that maybe I'm the one who's bad in the game, and or who's bad with playing obviously MOC, specifically 11 and 12, because I've been able to clear out simulated universe. I have been able to clear out, okay, not like fully clear out the simulated universe, but I've been able to obviously, you know, get to this point where I'm doing conundrum level 4 now, right? But my issue is the fact that I am still not able to clear out I'm still not able to clear out MOC 11 and 12. I'll be honest with you, I'm not. Like, every time I try doing this part, like, I end up dying. Okay, not dying per se, like I end up clearing with 2 stars, but like I wanted to clear with 3 stars. And my problem right now is just this specific character types: the wind, lightning, and pyro or fire or whatever. And at the moment, you know, initially I was actually going to summon Arlan on this account specifically for that. That's one of the reasons actually why I was going to summon. And every time I think about it, I'm like, yes, maybe I should actually change my mind. But there is bound to be a lightning DPS destruction unit in the future, and I am okay with waiting for that lightning DPS destruction unit for this account. In the meantime, I will continue to save and get actual good sustains on this account. So the plan specifically is actually to summon Aventurine on this account. We might lose the 50-50, but we have how many pools? We have 190 pools. So it is going to be a 50-50, but by the time we get to Aventurine banner, I'll have accumulated about 230, 240, because obviously we have the login rewards, we have the 2.1 anniversary that's coming, so they're probably going to be giving close to even 30 pulls. So by the time Aventurine comes out, I think I'll have at least 240 pulls, which will be really good, because that means I can lose the 50-50, then I'm left with 160, get Aventurine, and then hopefully get his light bulb. If all is good, there is a probability of getting obviously 320, but I doubt that, because there's no way. I don't think they're gonna give us 100 pulls worth of pulls in 2.1, probably 40 or 30, but not 100. So I'm betting on the fact that by Aventurine banner, I'll be having 240 pulls, and that's the plan. And then I summon for Aventurine on this count, which will now give me an actual good sustain, because as much as my Jeopard is good, I mean 3,716 worth of defense, he does put up a good shield, but again, his shield doesn't really do anything apart from just mitigate damage, nothing else, right? Whereas Aventurine's shield actually do stuff for the team. They give a debuff resistance, they give crit damage, I think. His ult gives the crit damage vulnerability to enemies, which enables the allies to deal more damage. And actually, one of the plans, specifically why I'm putting Aventurine on this account, is actually to put him on a team like this. So this is basically the plan. So I'm looking at having a Silver Wolf, Sparkle, and then Dan Heng, and then having Aventurine fill out that last slot for the imaginary. If I'm not using Dan Heng, I could actually now use Doctor Ratio, because my Doctor Ratio is actually really good. Obviously 39% crit rate, 147% crit damage. Obviously he moves up his crit rate automatically using his passive, his talent, and I think, yeah, his talent and his passive as well. So that's most of the theme I kind of want to run Aventurine. And plus the fact that he's quite a, you know, a good tank unit where you can constantly, you know, throw out his skill, especially if you have Sparkle in the team. The fact that now obviously you have that extra 7 skill points, I think that would be really good. But those are my thoughts on this account and what I'm going to do with this account. So I hope obviously everyone, I mean, give your thoughts in the comments below. I removed the video yesterday, and a lot of people have actually commented saying, you know, they gave their different opinions, but I removed the post to kind of give a kind of voting poll to see, all right, should I summon on Acheron on the other account or this account? A lot of people were like, summon on this account. Obviously they were like, you have a Bailu sustain, you have a Link sustain, but again, like, it's really hard. I will not lie. Like, Bailu and Lynx are not like the best sustain. I mean, they're good. I'm not saying they're bad, but they're not the best sustains. That's all I can say. They're not the best sustains. So what I'd say is obviously thanks everyone for obviously pitching in on your thoughts on what I should do. So yeah, I look forward to, obviously now I'll be saving up for venturing on this account. I think we are going to definitely be hitting about 240 pulls by venturing banner, because they are going to be throwing events for the anniversary, and we're going to be getting obviously free pulls on its own. So 100% we're going to be getting 10 free pulls 100%, so that's 200. And then from events and probably chests and probably even just general kind of story, we might get another 30 pulls. So I reckon about 240 pulls by venturing. So that'll give us enough to actually summon for him and get him ready for this account. But with that said, that's my plan. I hope you guys are okay with that. I know everyone was like, put on this account, it has Pella and Silver Wolf, but there's just something that I also need a really good sustained tank on this account. Plus, I also want a team that sort of looks like this, where it's, you know, the Dan Heng, and then obviously Aventurine, and the fact that Aventurine kind of gives that crit damage vulnerability. My Dan Heng is quite okayly built. That's what I'd say. He's 76, 139 with 3, 225 attack. Obviously 108. I put attack boots on him, and these are basically his stats right now, so I was pretty lucky. That's all I can say. But I was farming quite a bit. I could change this to a crit damage. It removed 26, but actually that actually might work. If it removes 21%, that would be about 15. Actually, that's not bad. Let me put a crit damage one here. Let me see. That's not good. Oh, that's the reason why. But I think it'll cover up for it. But give me a second. Do I have another one here? No, I don't. All right, I could possibly put this on him. Or is it this one? I could possibly put this on him. How that work? Oh no. Okay, the reason why I put that relic on him specifically is because there's my sample. It's because of his this, because it gives that extra at 70% or higher. The wearer's basic attack and skill damage increases by 20%. Yeah, that's actually the reason why I got it, didn't I? You know, I've never actually gone into like proper theory crafting or crafting this. What does this do? When the wearer's speed reaches, the wearer's attack increases by an extra 12%. Is there anything about basic attacks here? Or is this specifically basic attack and skill damage? Alright, so yeah, I think that's the reason why we have a crit damage body. So a crit rate body, so a crit damage body. But he still gets enough crit damage when paired with Acheron and or Bronya. So now that we have Sparkle, it makes Acheron or Bronya, Sparkle or Bronya. So now that we know we're going to be getting Aventurine, hopefully, I think that's going to be a good fit for this account. But with that said, I hope you guys have a good one. Thank you obviously for tuning in to most of my videos. Thank you for obviously also engaging my videos. I do appreciate the fact that most of you are watching my stuff and giving comments and likes and stuff. I hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you all in the next one.